Good morning, students. Welcome to English class, beta. Today we will start a new lesson, and the lesson name is Magic Room. But before starting the lesson, we will do some general question. Okay, beta. So let's start. Yes, D1 in the page number 97. You are standing in front of a magic room which is about to open. What do you expect to see inside? Beta, suppose you are standing in the front of a magic room. So what is your expectation about the magic room? For example, I want this cake, pizza, stars, moons. So what is your expectation? You have to write this. And the second question is, a genie offers to fulfill one wish of yours. So suppose a genie want to fulfill your one wish. So what's your wish, beta? For example, I wish I would become a rich so that I can help the needy people. So what's your wish? You have to write this your own words. Okay, beta. Now we will start the lesson. Story is about a girl named Poppy. One day she opened a strange magic room. Look at the picture of her aunt's house, and the fun inside the room is explaining in the story. So beta, let's start the story. It was a wet rainy day when Poppy looked out of the window at the rain and thought about her parents. They were on a long holiday traveling round the world. They said that Poppy was too young to go, and so she was staying with her Aunt Bella, in her funny old house with lots of rooms and strange noises. So beta, Poppy's parents went for a long holiday for traveling round the world. They didn't take Poppy with them because Poppy was too young. So they left Poppy with her Aunt Bella. One rainy day, Poppy looked out of the window at rain and she thought about her parents because she missed them very much. Look at the picture. Poppy looked out of the window at rain. Okay. So she missed them very much. Aunt Bella's house was funny and old with lots of rooms and strange noises. Poppy felt bored as she was all alone in the big house. Aunt Bella had gone out to visit one of her friends. It was now raining hard, so Poppy could not even go out. She went upstairs and stood in front of a locked room. She looked around. A rusted key lay on a small table in the corner. The lock was rusted too. She decided to open the room and go in. Her heartbeat turned fast as she turned the key. It was difficult, but it moved. She heard a click and the door opened as if by magic. So Poppy was not that much happy in that house because she was alone there. Her aunt went somewhere to visit her friend. It was a heavy rainy day, so Poppy could not go out also. She became bored and she went upstairs. There she saw some strange room. Look at the picture. She saw one strange room. It was locked from outside and she was curious to open the room. So she looked around for the key. At last she found a rusted key. Look at the picture. A rusted jung lagi hui key. देखिए, on a small table in a corner. Look at the picture. A small table in a corner. So the lock was also rusted. She decided to open the room with key. Her heartbeat turned because of fear and excitement. She could a little effort to turn the key. And it moved and she heard a click sound and the door opened as if by magic. Door opened. Now Poppy stepped into the strangest room she had ever seen. The walls were decorated with sparkly silver and gold stars and moons. But what decorated with sparkly silver and gold stars and moons. but were changing colors very fast. The furniture was strange too. On the left was a sofa, but it was not on the floor. It was hanging in the air and moved around on the ceiling. Poppy sat on one of the chairs lying on the floor in the center of the room. So beta Poppy get inside the room and she was wondered. Why wondered? She wondered because she never saw a strange room like this. The walls were decorated with sparkly silver and gold stars and moon. Look at the picture. The walls were decorated with sparkly silver, gold stars and the moons. And they were changing colors very fast. And the furniture inside the room was also strange. On the left side of the room was a sofa. Look at the picture. On the left side of the room was a sofa, but it was not on the floor. It was hanging on the air and moved around on the ceiling. Poppy became very excited and she set one of the chair on the floor in the center of the room. Then what happened, beta? Immediately the table in front got covered with delicious food, cakes, pizza, cold drink and ice cream. Poppy took a cake and tasted it. Heavenly, a taste out of this world. Then beta, suddenly the table in front of the Poppy, look at the picture. The table in front of the Poppy was covered with delicious food items like cake, pizza. You can see beta, Poppy was sitting on the chair and in front of her many food kept on the table. Then Poppy took a piece of the cake and tasted it. Beta, she had never tasted such a delicious cake before. The taste was out of this world. As Poppy sat enjoying the food, the walls that were changing colors became dark. The room was filled with a light, mysterious darkness. She switched on the gold lamp next to the table. As she did so, she heard a sound whoosh, and the room was filled with smoke. For a while, she couldn't see anything. As the smoke settled down, she saw a figure appear, and then she saw it was a boy. But when Poppy was enjoying the food, suddenly the walls that were changing the colors became dark. The room was filled with a light, mysterious darkness. She became little scared and switched on the golden lamp. Then suddenly she heard a strange sound and the room was filled with smoke. For some time, she couldn't see anything because of the smoke. After a few times, the smoke was clear. Then she saw a boy appear there. Then, "Hi," the boy said. "I am the genie of the lamp. Who are you?" "I am Poppy," she replied. "But you don't look like a genie." The boy was wearing expensive clothes and looked like any ordinary boy. Better than the boy introduced himself as genie of the lamp and he asked her, "Who are you?" She replied her name as Poppy and told him that he didn't look like genie. Why? Because actually the boy looked like an ordinary boy because he was wearing expensive clothes, but he was not look like a genie. He just looked like an ordinary boy. Then, "How would I come to know that you are a real genie?" said Poppy. Now the boy looked at her and muttered a kind of spell. Hip hop, and suddenly Poppy was in the air on the ceiling. Now Poppy asked him again how she could know that he was a real genie. And for believing Poppy, the genie started to muttering a spell. जादू मंत्र बोलते नहीं मंत्र तो उसने मंत्र स्टार्ट कर दिया. Hip hop. And then suddenly Poppy flew up in the air and Poppy became wondered and started believing now and said, Okay, I believe you, she shouted, get me down. अब वो डर गई ना बेटा. Now she said, I believe you, you are a genie. She shouted, get me down. मुझे नीचे उतारो. Now Poppy floated down on the floor and landed softly. The boy asked Poppy if she had a wish that he could fulfill. Poppy replied that she did not have any wish. She paused and said, I can't tell how lonely I am. I just don't have any friends. Now, after a moment, Poppy landed down to the floor softly. Then the genie boy asked Poppy that if she had any wish he could fulfill. Poppy replied that she did not have any particular wish. Then suddenly she told him that she was alone there and had no friends for playing. The genie listened patiently and stood up and said, well, bye, I must go now. The smoky cloud appeared again. Smoky cloud appeared again and suddenly he was gone. Then the front door banged and she heard Aunt Bella arriving. The genie listened Poppy's words and he said goodbye and left from there. Poppy saw a smoky cloud appeared again and suddenly he was disappeared. Then she heard the door open. Saw it from the sound from the downside. It was Aunt Bella. I have got a surprise for you, Poppy, she said. She gave Poppy a box. A strange noise was coming from inside. Poppy opened the box and found a cute little puppy. The puppy looked at her with big eyes and barked, hello. Then she went to the inside. She met Aunt Bella there. Aunt Bella told her that she had brought up a surprise gift to Poppy. She gave Poppy a box. Poppy heard strange noises from inside the box. She curiously opened that box. She was surprised. It was a cute little puppy. Look at the picture. It's very cute, na? So, it was a cute little puppy. Then Puppy looked at her and started to bark. Poppy became very happy with her new friend, Puppy. Poppy smiled and felt happy. She went into the garden to play with her new puppy. The next day, Poppy decided to say thank you to the genie, but there was nothing upstairs. Into the garden with him and started to play. The next day, Poppy went upstairs to the magic room for saying thank you to the genie for his new friend, but there was no one in the upstairs in that magic room. There was nothing in the upstairs. So that was the story of a girl Poppy. Okay, beta. Now we will do the hard words of that lesson. So beta, that is the hard word of the magic room. First one is magic. M-A-G-I-C, magic. Second one is young. Y-O-U-N-G, young. Third one is window. W-I-N-D-O-W, window. Now fourth one is traveling. T-R-A-V-E-L-L-I-N-G, traveling. Fifth one is strange. S-T-R-A-N-G-E, strange. Sixth one is noise. N-O-I-S-E, noise. Seventh one is difficult. D-I-F-F-I-C-U-L-T. Eighth one is click. C-L-I-C-K, click. And the ninth one is suddenly. S-U-D-D-E-N-L-Y, suddenly. And the last one is ceiling. C-E-I-L-I-N-G. So that is the beta hard words you have to write on the notebook and learn it. Thank you.